Hi there, Andrew Croot from yourservicezone.net. Today we've got the new video for the how-to series with AWeber, and we're going to be covering how to create your first or a sign-up form inside your list inside AWeber. So a sign-up form can be referred to as a lead capture page or a squeeze page or a number of other terminology that you may have come across online. But basically the concept is it's what allows people to provide you with their email address, their name, phone number, whatever information you've requested. So we're going to get straight into it. We're going to use the coffee widgets list that we've been using for this series. We've clicked on the sign up forms tab here where the mouse is. You just click on that, and the first time you create a sign up form in your account for the list, it'll bring up this page right here. So it gives you the option to create your first sign up form. Once you have at least one sign-up form in the list, it'll bring that up and then gives you options to create new ones. So we're going to click on that right now to get started, and we're going to just go through the 3 steps to create, set the information, and then publish the form. Okay, so I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail here. There's a lot of templates that you can use. For example, this, and you just load template, so you can explore all the templates and everything else to see what may work with your product you're providing or newsletter or whatever it is. But I'm actually going to what I want to show you is a bit more of a customized form that might relate more specifically to what you do. So if I go back to, I'm just going to delete that. So any of these red X's here in the sign up form you can delete. I'm just going to get rid of that. We're going to remove that, and we actually want to remove the template. This is all new templates, so just bear with me a moment. So what I actually want to do, what's happened, I'm going to just, here it is. So it's created this background image here. I'm just going to delete that, and that brings it back to what we want. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hadn't actually clicked on one of those before, so it's always exploring, always finding new things to do. Okay, so for our list, we're going to want name and email address. That's what we're going to ask for, and we're going to personalize some of the other things here. So with name, you can do first and last name, as you can see there, or you could just do a full name, so people could put in just their first name, or they could put in both names, whatever it is. They just put a space, and that's what will be provided. As you would have seen in the broadcast, how to do a broadcast message, you can personalize your messages if people have provided a name, so it gives you that real extra bit of touch, personal touch to your list. Okay, we've got the so we've got name and email already when you first open up a new form. Sign up, this is the button, form button, and what we're actually going to do is I'm actually going to change this. It comes standardized, but what I actually want to do is you click here on advanced. You can actually put a button image in. Okay, so I've got just off to the side here, I've got a URL. I've actually uploaded what's called a download now button. That's the name of it, and I've hosted that on our site, yourservicezone.net. So if I paste that in there and hit enter, you can see now that's now being used. Okay, and it's centered and everything else. So actually I need to resize that a little bit. So that is all there, ready to go. Okay, actually we're going to make that left. Okay, it might be a little big, but you get the point. Okay, the other thing I want to do, I want to actually put in some other images. So there's a few different ways you can present things. You can put in text. So if you just put in here, for example, please sign up for our newsletter. If I'll just, that's very small, so I'll make that a little bit bigger, and I'll make it black so you can actually read it. If I save that, that's there, and you can just again drag and drop like in the message editor and everything else for follow-ups and broadcasts, you can just drag and drop each of these segments. So that's why you can do that. So I'm actually going to remove that, because what I want to do is I want to give them an offer of a free ebook. Okay, so I'm going to create an image. There's going to be a couple of images here. Okay, so it's got an image holder there, and I want one more, and I'm going to put that there. Actually, you can only do one at a time, so we'll just do this one first. So here's the offer. So again, URL, you have to host it somewhere. You can't upload it to AWeber like you can with your messages, so you need to do that. So here we go, we've got free ebook, download now. That's why the button I've got is download now. So I'm going to center that graphic, and we're going to save it. And the other thing I want to do is I want to add one more image in. I'm going to hide that template, gives a bit more room. And I'm going to actually do another little image. These are just images I've picked up quickly, just to just give an example. They don't really mean anything to a whole lot, but it's just a coffee cup there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we actually probably need to put some text in there, just to give people an idea of what we're asking them to do. So I'm going to make it 36 black. Please provide your email address and name to get your free e-book. Okay, and if I select all of that, make that black, we'll make it Arial is what we would normally use in everything, so I'm going to do save. That didn't make the font very big, so we're going to change the font size again to 36. Okay, and we save that. Okay, then if I put that up there, so this is very quick, guys, nothing fancy here or anything else, but it just gives you the idea of what the type of things you can do. Okay, so if we have now, we've got a little coffee cup. Please provide your email address and name to get your free ebook. Free ebook, download now. And we've got the name, email address there. What we can actually do, if we click on that, you come back up the top to advanced, you can actually change the color to be black. So four zeros is always black. So it should update that. Okay. Okay, so let's do that and that. There we go. And the font labels will make black as well. Okay, there we go. Nice and black, stands out a little better. Okay, guys, so that's how we do that. So very rough, very basic right there. So always click Save Your Form before you go forward, and then go to step 2. Okay, now form name. This is something unique to you, so you can go free ebook offer. Okay, basic version. If you want to preview it, you can. That's basically just going to say thank you for providing your email address. You can open it in a new window if you want. If they've already subscribed, then it'll basically give them that. There is advanced options of ad tracking, so you can track when they do subscribe and you go into your subscribers, or there'll be another video in this series on managing your subscribers, and we'll go over that. That will populate in there, and which message they go to first. Okay, so save the form again, and then go to step 3, and this is where you have 3 different options of how this page will be provided to you people. The first one is if you've got a bit of skill with HTML or JavaScript, or you do your own website maintenance, you can either post it as a JavaScript or the raw HTML through the back office of where your website's hosted. If you have someone that manages your website for you, they can be sent the information, so they can prop their email address in there, a message, and it'll send them all the information for the HTML that they need to do that job for you. And the final thing is, if you're don't have your own website because maybe you're a network online marketer or something, or you're just getting into online marketing, that like we are, you don't actually need your own website because AWeber will actually host your form for you. So I'm just going to quickly show you what that looks like, because it's a really cool feature and it avoids you having to pay for websites and hosting and everything else. So if I just click onto a new screen, paste that in and hit enter, see right there, free book offer, and it gives you the everything right there. Okay, so, and if I was to now populate that, so if I put in Andrew and I put in an email address, I'll just do download now. Okay, and normally you'd have it go to a book, a page where they could literally download the book. Obviously I haven't set that up, but that will now go. So we go back to the site form, and if we go back to home now, sometimes it doesn't come through straight away, so it's probably not going to, but yeah, so it hasn't come through yet, but in a couple of minutes that will come through and populate with one new subscriber for today. Okay, that's it for sign up forms. I'll do a more comprehensive, more detailed, advanced sign up forms video shortly, and that will be included in this series. But if you've got any questions or you need any tips or hints, reach out to me, give us a shout, and via email or Skype. I'm happy to have a chat and give you some ideas. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and look out for the contact details at the end. And please subscribe to our channel. Bye.